What's going on, everybody? It's KBR SPorts, the best sports talk show you 24-hour day. I'm your host, Ben Abbott, with my co-host, Nigel Patterson.
Hello, everybody.
Nigel, what's going on, bro? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Welcome to 2017.
Right.
Not much going on. I mean, we haven't done this in what?
A week.
Feels like a month.
and it really does, though.
No, it's been a week and a half, actually. We did
it Monday.
Did we do it Monday?
Yeah, we did.
Today's Wednesday.
Yeah, today's Wednesday.
It's a week and a half. I like a little,
a
little under a week and a half. Shut up, man. We haven't done 3 shows.
Okay.
2 shows.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I can't count.
Yeah, now just go with your count today, bro.
Yeah.
Man, about to get everybody's stats mixed up and everything like that. See where this is going. New year, new you.
New year, a year older.
I thought you're supposed to be the mathematician though.
Since when?
I'm
looking at that college degree on the wall right now. It don't say Nigel Patterson on it.
No, but no, you're the guy with the quick math trigger.
You do all the mathematician stuff on the show.
Nah, bro, that's that.
I just nod my head and say, yeah, you right.
No, you did the quick math though. You do that math off the tongue. You're that freestyle mather. You that three. You know what I'm gonna start calling you?
I don't know why.
I'm gonna start calling you the mathematician.
No, don't do that.
Hey, the mathematician's on set.
Don't do that.
Bro, that's a dope nickname.
No, it's not.
Stop playing.
You probably think Freck's a cool nickname too.
Freck?
Or you think the president. Or is it
Freck? No, don't give me them 2K generic nicknames.
Nah, that's the mathematician. You're gonna whack.
Hey, look.
How dare you? How dare you think I would like that?
No, I'm about to use some catchphrases.
No. Going on
the
today.
Mathematician. I'm about to calculate how I'm about to score you.
It's a good show, folks. Leaving. On. Bye.
Wait. Oh, the mathematician. I'm about to subtract your morale.
Seriously, that's not the show.
Oh gosh. You don't think that was fire?
No, I don't.
You weren't digging the mathematician? What you mean it was garbage, bro? I thought that was legit. That was heat. Oh my gosh.
Stop the guy.
He did. What about the subtractioner?
No.
The additioner.
How about this first topic though? So you can go with your terrible nicknames.
The divisioner.
Okay.
The divider.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Kind of like how you're dividing the show right now.
The great divider.
Okay.
Okay.
Please.
All right, y'all. We hope everybody had a great New Year's. Hope most of our listeners took our advice before the New Year's and actually was safe.
Work for 2K.
Had a great time. Had a great Christmas also and great holidays.
I hope so.
Nigel, what's your day been like so far, man?
I'm going to work.
Just work.
Well, I wish I could say it was something more exciting. Just work.
Really?
Yep.
Bro, I got the meanest headache.
Actually, you know what? I got a work story, so why not? A quick one.
Mm-hmm.
So I was getting ready to walk out at 3 o'clock. I got a phone call. I was like, all right, whatever. I'll take care of something else. It's like 3:45. I'm about to walk out again. Another phone call. I had to stay back again. About 5:30 or so, I'm about to walk out again. Had to stop and do something else. I'm supposed to leave at 3 o'clock. Didn't leave till 6.
Jeez. Bro, isn't that how it always goes, though?
No.
You're always...
Not supposed to.
Yeah, it's not supposed to, but that's how it ends up happening, right? Your hand's right on the door, then it's like...
I was a step away. I was about to open the door and walk out.
Yep.
This man called me.
Sounds accurate.
I was very upset.
I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you. I be looking at the clock. I'm just like, 6, I'm out. This is literally how it works.
I was supposed to leave at 4, but...
Sheesh.
I was done with everything. No point. If you finish working, you can leave. What's the point of staying there?
No, I agree.
Yeah.
I full on agree.
No point in just being there just to look busy.
Being there to look busy.
Yeah.
Some people would like to collect some extra.
So, I mean, I don't blame you. Go ahead,
Change.
Go ahead and click that money on company time. I don't blame you.
Right. Yeah, I see. I've literally seen. When we used to work together, we see people out back just sitting there, just chilling up on the side of the wall, just not doing a damn thing, knowing all these tables need to be served or bust, and not nobody moving a muscle.
I mean, for 213, I wasn't moving a muscle either.
Y'all don't understand. Nigel will be like, I'm taking my, what would you say?
Take my 30.
I'm taking my 30?
Take my 30.
When he really meant his 90.
I did.
Yeah, every time.
I'm not, what, so hold on a second. We're going to get to sports at some point. But,
Yeah.
Last point real quickly. If I have a young person under me, under my wing, I'm teaching them, why am I going to work?
To set an
It's
example.
like, hold on. It's like having a kid. Why am I going to do some work when I have a kid who can do it?
Because you gotta set an example.
I did set an example.
Yeah.
Brendan, for 2 weeks, stop it. For the first week, I trained you properly, and after that, I was like, you gotta let him go sometimes, and I let you go.
Let him go.
I'm not gonna work hard.
You gotta ease him out there. You just full on just stop doing everything.
Was? Okay, so
you
it was playing tables. It's not like it's rocket science. Just go to the table and wipe it. It's not hard.
Bro. Sometimes you gotta talk to people. You gotta have the dialect.
I don't talk. No, I ain't talk to nobody. I don't talk. I walk to a table. Don't talk to me, please. Just let me clean my table and get out your way. I don't want to make it awkward for you. You don't want to make it awkward for me. Let's just keep it to a minimum and let's go.
Is busting tables awkward for people?
No, but oh, how you doing? Oh, good. What are you doing today? Oh, I'm busting tables. Oh, that's nice. How are you guys? What are you guys gonna do? Oh, I'm gonna eat food. All right, well, I don't need to know that. Who cares? Like,
you're not an impersonable person.
I'm not. The whole point is I'm not a person. I like small talk.
You don't like no small talk?
Nah.
What do you do at the club?
I'm not going to talk about that. I want to get to the meat of the conversation.
Bro, you got to explain for the people. We're
supposed to be talking about sports here. We spent 5 minutes talking about personal
radio shows and that's podcasts. I mean,
anyway, on to the first topic
talk
here.
About some things a little bit.
Further to the first topic here.
Wait, okay. All right.
Thank you.
We'll get back to this. It's interesting stuff. People want to know what Nigel Patterson does when he walks in the club.
People probably tuned out.
No, actually, more people tuned in. But
Okay. Well.
People want to know what Nigel Patterson does when he walks into the club.
Walk right back out. Can we get on to the first topic?
Okay. All right, y'all. Remember, you guys can always catch KBR SPorts from 8:30 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Also, remember, you guys can catch us on Spreaker, Rabble TV, YouTube, iTunes, and SoundCloud. And make sure you guys also subscribe and follow us on there. And also, you guys follow our KBR Sports Twitter page at KBR_sports, where you'll see live tweets about everything involving KBR Sports and our show. And also remember, you guys can call in and join our discussion at 571-991-0566. All right, so for the first topic, we're going to talk about. Well, let me give you just a quick reel of the topic we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about who we each believe is NFL MVP this season, because a lot of guys made their case for it this year. So we're going to get into some of that. Then we're also going to talk about the NFL, just which team is more lethal, looking like coming into the playoffs now, and which team is most likely to win the Super Bowl. Then we'll touch on some of the NBA and obviously our 2 early predictions for who the NBA MVP is. But that seems to be all the talk there is about the NBA recently.
Well, you might as well go do the award show. We'll do all the awards for NBA.
Did you say all the awards?
Why not? We're halfway, almost
our
halfway.
Show.
Only halfway through. We don't need to spend a whole bunch of time on it. Put them off real quick.
All right, and we're also going to touch on how lethal the Houston Rockets are.
And
then you said Cam Newton?
Can be.
Oh, yeah, how lethal they can be. And then also get back into the NFL Hall of Fame and just exactly what finalists we see actually being inducted, because sometimes they actually throw a curveball at you, so you'd be surprised who we think might make it. Yeah, exactly.
Rob.
All right,
we'll get to that.
Some disagree,
and they be wrong.
All right, so starting off, NFL MVP. So, Nigel, a lot of guys have had great seasons, like I just said. Tom Brady, Matt Ryan, Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, Le'Veon Bell, Julio Jones. A lot of guys have been playing at a high level. Derek Carr.
There you go.
At this point, who would you have as your NFL MVP?
Okay, so when we first started this, our very first show, I think, I said Matt Ryan.
Yes, you did.
Then Tom Brady came on. Tom Brady was great.
Tom Brady was great.
And then
it's great.
It's great. And then Matt Ryan got a little cold, and Tom Brady kept going. I'm staying on Tom Brady bandwagon. So I'm hopping right off the Tom Brady bandwagon and hopping around the Matt Ryan, right back on the Matt Ryan bandwagon.
Why Matt Ryan?
Because he played amazing down the stretch.
Really?
And, yeah, he did. I would venture to say, don't quote me on this because I didn't really look it up. Matt Ryan and Rodgers were the 2 hottest quarterbacks to finish the season off.
But Tom Brady stayed at the same consistent level. The only thing that dropped his completion percentage.
It did. But the problem now is that Matt Ryan leads him in completion percentage, yards per attempt, yards per game, touchdowns, obviously. Passer rating. Literally the only thing Tom Brady's leading him in is QBR.
Interception.
Yeah, and before Tom Brady was leading him in passer rating, and I want to say he was with him in completion percentage, I'll say. And until recently, he was still leading him in passer rating and completion. Like I said, Matt Ryan played amazing to end the season off. And he overtook him there, and I think Tom Brady's completion percentage dropped quite a bit. He's at 67, I want to say now.
67.4.
So obviously, Matt Ryan's at 69 point, cusp of 70%. So it's like kind of a gap in passer, and a huge gap in yardage, of course, and not a huge gap, but a good gap in touchdowns more than Tom Brady. So all in all, I have him.
Also, they're playing 4 more games.
They're playing 4 games. So a smidge over Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers rounding out 3rd place.
Well, that's where we differ.
Who do you have rounding out 3rd place?
Well, for me, I have not even the run out. Just the whole list is different.
Oh, okay.
For me, Tom Brady's at top.
Okay.
Because of the fact that he's just been playing great all season.
Yes.
It's
two
hard.
Two receptions.
He's on the interception ratio of all time. You know what I mean? And Matt Ryan does lead him in those categories. But also some of those kind of statistical categories. Yards per attempt, you're right. He got some on that. Yards per game.
For that,
You said what?
Broke the record for that too.
Yeah, he has them on little things like that. But then there's other things I can't ignore, like the fact if you're looking at total yards and total touchdowns, of course Matt Ryan's gonna have more because he's played in 4 more games.
Obviously.
And you know what I mean? But then when I look at Tom Brady's touchdown to interception rates, even if I counted in the 4 extra games with what Tom Brady's already done in these in the 12 games, Tom Brady's touchdown to interception ratio would be incredible if he played. Yeah, it would be. But I'm saying this in terms of if we're counting. That's the thing. If people are counting the 4 games against him, and most times the people are saying your team won a game without you there, or they won 3-1 without you there. I'm like, I don't. That's a flawed argument to me. I don't judge MVPs by if you take a guy off the team, they still perform well. It's like
I understand that.
It's like if I have a basketball and you have 3, obviously if one of yours pops and you have another one, you're gonna still be able to play basketball. If mine pops, I'm not gonna be able to play anymore. So obviously I'm affected more by because I only have 1 basketball.
You could have gone a million other places there. You could have literally could have gone a million different analogies there, and it would make total sense. No, but go ahead. Go ahead.
And then it's like the difference between passer rating. I mean, it's not even like it's that great.
Points.
Yeah, I mean, it's 5 points, but Tom Brady's literally second in the whole NFL.
He's second. That's why I said. That's why he's a smidge behind Matt Ryan.
No, I'm not. No, I get that, but I'm just, to me, it's just like, and the fact that Tom Brady, he literally matched Matt Ryan in wins without playing all the games in the season.
Yeah, 11-1.
So he had his team playing at a higher level than Matt Ryan had his team.
But hold on a second. Now,
I'm not going to discount the fact Bill Belichick is the coach and he has a better defense.
Now, do you say the team played better, or the team it was just better than the Falcons were?
I think the Patriots are better than the Falcons, but I do think some of that I mean, I can't ignore Tom Brady in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like Tom Brady plays a role in that.
But then that would go back to the point of they won 3 games without him.
They did win 3 games without him, but at the same time, that their one loss. Do you think they lose to Buffalo if Tom Brady plays?
What was the score? You know the score of that game?
It was the Patriots only put up like 10 points.
Is that the 3rd string quarterback, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was the 3rd string quarterback. So if Tom Brady plays in that game, I think they win that game. And then if that's the case, the only team they really lose to, we probably would have lost to, is Seattle. And if you would have put Jimmy Garoppolo in that game, Jimmy could have won that game, might have. But for me, it's just like, I look at it, I'm just like, Tom, he played at such a high level through all his games. Like, that's just, how can you play at that high of a level? Like, Matt Ryan's been playing awesome, but it's like the way where Tom was at.
Awesome. I mean, it's an understatement.
Because Matt, I know Matt. I mean, dude had 69.9 completion percentage, 4,944 yards, 38 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, 117 passer rating, 85.3 QBR. I mean, it's great, but to me, it's just like, Tom Brady's team also does have the best record in the league at this point.
They do.
And granted, they did get 4. It's hard for me to make the case without just fully the fact he wasn't there for the first 4 games.
The main problem is that
because it works both ways against him.
Yeah, the problem is he's not gonna get the injury factor or anything like that. Like, if it was an injury, people would be like, oh, Tom Brady was injured, there's nothing he could really do. Mm-hmm. They're gonna use the fact that it's Tom Brady's fault that he's missing 4 games.
Well, it all depends on who you ask.
I think more people would say that the people I'm going to say are going to be like, well, it's Tom Brady's fault that he missed the 4 games. Even if people, because I mean, I look back at it and the Deflategate. More people voted that he deserved to be suspended.
But I think if people I think it comes from Patriot envy, though.
It does. I agree with that. But at the same time, it's there. So I mean, people are.
That's just so dumb to me. Like because literally they didn't have any proof. There was no proof. They never. It's not like Spygate when literally they were like, "Hey, you're caught." You know what I mean? It wasn't like the Giants when they're like, "Hey, you're caught." Literally, there was nothing that they had on proof. They suspended Tom Brady because he didn't want to give up his phone. That's why they suspended him, because he literally fought back. That's why they suspended him.
I mean, yeah. I'm not disagreeing with you. I thought it was stupid that they suspended him.
And the thing is, everybody can say that he deserved that, blah, 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 but he played at a higher level without the deflated balls. So it's like, I mean,
but again, I'm just saying that I think people are going to hold that against him in terms of MVP voting. So I think in a typical year, if he missed 4 games due to like I don't know MCL sprain or something like that, and he came back in his 5th game and was 5th game and was tearing it up, I think he'd win MVP. But I think they're going to hold it against him.
If Derek Carr was healthy, do you think Derek Carr has a chance? Really?
Nope. Be 4th.
4th. Not even Dak Prescott 4th. See, that's what because I do have Matt Ryan 2nd.
Aaron Rodgers' story right now.
But the thing is, but it's like that's like for me, that's pulling the Tom Brady factor. If I'm just going to neglect the first, if I'm not going to. Because Aaron Rodgers got hot the last 6 games. Like they got hot.
Yeah. But the problem is Derek Carr cooled off the last 4 games.
But the thing is, Derek Carr didn't really cool off. They just started relying on the run. He didn't throw as many touchdowns.
He played bad. He played terrible in 1 game.
But so did Matt Ryan.
Yeah, so Matt Ryan, what game he played terrible in?
Matt Ryan played...
No, Derek Carr played terrible in that game.
Matt Ryan didn't play up to his
16-41.
That was a rough game.
That was not.
That's what I'm saying. But Aaron Rodgers had a game like that too. Aaron Rodgers had a rough game too. That's why in the first 10 games of the season, he wasn't playing that. He wasn't playing that great.
His rough game.
Yeah, he wasn't playing that great in the first 10 games of the season.
Even after that, but even he had another game after that he didn't throw. So it's like, yeah, he won the run game. That's good in terms of MVP voting. I mean, that's not good.
That's pretty much comes down to if your coach is like, oh, are we gonna throw it in or just run it in? If you have a better running game, it's like Tom Brady could have thrown for 30 touchdowns this season, but LeGarrette Blount leads the league in all rushing touchdowns.
And at 14, that's great. But if you're talking about who's my MVP, I mean,
let me jump in real quick. So Aaron Rodgers' bad game was against the Giants. He went 23 of 40. He had a 51.11 completion percentage for 259, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Had a passer rating of 65. He had 5.76 yards per attempt. I mean, he had like that. That's a bad game.
Pull up Derek Carr's bad game.
It was not.
It was. Do you remember how bad it was?
Dude, I just remember they just kept running the ball.
No, that game he threw 41 times. He was bad. It was right after he hurt his finger.
I mean, he had an injury. That's the same thing as happened to Matthew Stafford. Stafford was in the MVP
conversation.
Again,
in great internal for a season, that's not good. But for MVP, it's going to go against you. For me, okay, so the game, I guess, when he went 17-41. 17-41, sorry.
He didn't throw no picks.
He didn't throw any picks.
Completion percentage was terrible.
Terrible.
Yeah, completion
didn't throw any yards either.
Yeah, 117.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was rough. I mean, he bounced back, though.
He did.
He bounced back good. 19-30, 330, 213, 63.3 completion percentage, 1 touchdown, 1 interception.
After that, what did he do?
That was a great game, actually. 21
it?
of 31, 67. That was the game he got hurt. 67.7 completion percentage, due for 232, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions.
Okay. It must have been a 1 touchdown game.
Yeah, he had a great game that second game. Hey, see that's the
and plus his numbers are worse.
You said then Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
No, his numbers are worse than Aaron Rodgers, but so are we just gonna ignore wins?
How many wins did they have?
They had 11 wins.
11 wins right now.
No, they have 10.
They have 10? Oh, wow, one game.
Yeah, and one of those when he wasn't what's it called? When he didn't finish the game.
Oh, well, which one was that? The 3 touchdown game?
The most recent game they played, they lost.
I don't know which one. Oh,
they lost that game.
Yeah, they did.
Like,
but you can't count it towards anything though.
What do you mean?
I mean, you can't count it as a loss or a win. I mean, it's just he finished with how many wins did he finish with? 11.
Yeah.
So
actually, I think it was 12.
Was it 12?
Yeah, I think
it was 12.
Yeah, it's 12. 12-4, and Kansas City was 13-3,
and
then I think both tied actually, because I think Kansas City had the tiebreaker. I feel like I don't have my computer right in front of me.
I don't know why you.
Yeah, I was right. They tied. They tied.
On the top of your head.
Yeah, they tied. And Kansas City had the tiebreaker between the two, so that was the division. 12 wins. Aaron Rodgers 10-6. So I mean, I guess we just have differences of favors.
And then you have who's your 4 then?
My 4?
Yeah.
I take Dak Prescott.
I probably have Derek Carr there.
Derek Carr there?
Yeah, I probably have Derek Carr there. And then I have Dak at 5.
That's I think we switched there.
Yeah.
I think we switched there.
Yeah. All right. Well, Dak kind of fell off towards the. He had up and downs. I think more so than fell off.
Yeah. All right, y'all. We're gonna move on to the next topic. We're gonna talk about which team we think is most dangerous going into these playoffs, and what team could possibly make the run to the Super Bowl. Stay tuned, y'all. It's KBR Sports, the best sports talk show you 24 hours a day.
Tony Romo, 3 or 4 touchdown.